Welcome to the Short Score, the Team Roping Journal's weekly updates from the team roping world, including from pro rodeo, major jackpots, USTRC, and World Series of Team Roping qualifiers, and more, with hosts Chelsea Shaffer
and Kaitlin Gustave.
Did you just start off this podcast by yawning?
Mm-hmm.
Kaitlin. Hi, everybody. Caitlin's going to wake up before we finish this podcast, I promise. This is Chelsea, and this is Kaitlin, and this is the Short Score for Tuesday, April 23rd?
23rd.
Is it the 23rd?
Gotta check my Apple Watch.
Yes, it is the 23rd.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, depending on when you're listening to this episode.
Happy 3 months from now.
Yeah, there's no mandate as far as when you can listen to this or when you have to listen to this. So, welcome. We're glad you're here no matter when you're listening to it. And this is the Short Score. Kaitlin has our report from the West Coast and everywhere else, I guess, because it wasn't just California rodeos this week.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Tell me what's going on.
In California, Spencer Mitchell and Cody Doescher, they won the Red Bluff Roundup. They roped 4 head in 30.4 seconds. Mm-hmm. They added a total of $7,737.
Much needed for those
to their
two.
Earnings. Yeah, they weren't even in the top 50. Spencer is now 25th in the heading, and Doescher is now 33rd.
Wonderful.
On the heeling side.
It's awesome to hear. Those guys, we do talk to Cody at the end of this episode, just for a few minutes, so stay tuned to hear from them.
And moving on, in the turquoise circuit, Chris Francis and Cade Passig won at the rodeo in Roswell, New Mexico. They were longer, 8.3, just a little bit of money, $922, but every penny counts.
Yes, and those photos were sweet. Avid Visual Imagery sent us the photos from that rodeo, and it looked like a cool setup. It looked like it was dark and under the lights.
Yeah.
It was a neat setup. So check that out on our on our website at teamropingjournal.com.
Yes. And then this year they won the Fort Worth rodeo. Adam Rose and Jet Hillman won the rodeo in El Paso, Arkansas. They were 5'6", adding $970 to their earnings. Like I said, just a little bit of money being won this weekend, but anything counts.
Yep, anything counts, especially if you didn't have to drive the whole way to California, which it doesn't look like Chris and Cade and Adam and Jet had to do.
Yeah.
All right. The World Series of Team Roping, we're getting the results up. Everything's going on the World Series of Team Roping's Facebook page. In Athens, Texas, Efrain Guevara and Hector Reveles, they won the 9.5. That was the biggest roping of the weekend. They picked up $17,030 for a time of 38.5. They won that roping by almost 6 seconds there in Athens, Texas. So that was cool. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, that was a great roping. It looked like Athens had a ton of teams. Dodge City last weekend, the MC3 roping, World Series of Team Roping qualifier. Again, the 9.5 was the biggest roping. Audie and J.D. Reed won $9,570 for a time of 40.92 on 4 head. So congrats, guys. That's good money. Homedale, Idaho was another great World Series of Team Roping last weekend. Travis Lowry and Cass Gebbers, they won the 8.5. That was the biggest roping. They won $9,760 for a time of 38.55 on 4 head. So that's your World Series wrap up. And there wasn't a USTRC this weekend, so we're going to tell you what USTRC ropings are coming up. On April 26th to 28th, there's the Missouri Classic in Bethany, Missouri. The Panhandle Classic, April 26th to 28th in Amarillo, Texas. That's always a good one. The USTRC's Cowboy Capital Classic in Stephenville is May 17th to 19th. And the USTRC's Ohio Classic, one of my favorite ropings from where I grew up, is in Canal Winchester, Ohio, May 18th and 19th. So check those ropings out, put them on your schedule, and make a plan. All right, coming up for the World Series of Team Roping, you've got to put the Hamilton, Texas Shelley Productions qualifier on your schedule. That starts this Thursday, April 25th. Billings, Montana has a qualifier in partnership with the Wrangler Team Roping Championships. That starts Friday, April 26th. Globe, Arizona, the Roping Company, Friday, April 26th. Pocatello, Idaho, produced by Triple T Productions. Tunica, Missouri, JX2. Gara, Italy has a qualifier this weekend coming up. That starts April 27th.
Mike Crouch. He's pretty sweet. I got to meet him in Arizona when I was out there.
Oh, yeah. And
he
Gabby
was
likes
awesome.
him. Gabby has done a few stories with him from Italy. So shout out to our fans in Italy. I hope, we'll have to check and see if anybody in Italy is listening to this podcast, but I hope so. All right. Garden City, Kansas has a Z-Roping qualifier this weekend. Ardmore, Oklahoma starts next weekend, but produced by James Watson. Next weekend, this is I'm talking May 3rd, Jacksonville, Florida, Las Cruces, New Mexico, Wenatchee, Washington, Livermore, California. They're kind of all starting to roll up. So check out worldseries@teamroping.com. Check out USTRC.com. Fill out your schedule. We've got those events on our Facebook page, on our website too. You cannot miss it. Looking forward to you guys getting qualified for the World Series of Team Roping finale and the USTRC's Cinch National Finals of Team Roping. Well,
Interview.
yeah, guys, now we've got our interview with Cody Doescher coming up before we wrap this show up. See what Cody's up to. We haven't had him on the podcast yet. So I was glad to get Cody as he was coming down the mountain from checking cows with the Spencer Mitchell clan. So thanks, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Cody, how are ya?
Pretty good, you?
Good. Were you doctoring cows all day, or what were you guys doing?
Yeah, we had to go to that Spencer's in-laws place.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah, there ain't no service up on that mountain.
No, that's all good. That's all good. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your year so far and Red Bluff and kind of how everything's going out west, far west. Tell me about your week at Red Bluff.
Oh, it was good. The weather was good finally. I usually come out here and get muddy, but steers are strong. There's some 4 good rounds.
Did you bulldog too?
Yeah, I didn't do any good. I missed my first one, and then I hit my second one on the leg. It was 5'8". It was too long.
Gotcha. What is the heel horse that you're riding this year?
Her name is Ginger. I think she's 15.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
It's a mare I got from a buddy of mine a couple years ago after I lost my horse in the Northwest.
Is she the one that was crippled last year? Did you have her hurt? I'm trying to remember.
No, I've only had her for about a year and a half.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And she was great all week?
Yeah, she was awesome all week.
Yeah, your pictures, I got all the pictures from the weekend. She looked outstanding. She was never in a bad spot, it looked like.
Yeah, she's a good horse.
Gotcha. Tell me about Go ahead.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say she's turned into a really good horse.
Yeah, that's awesome. Were you out working cows on her today too, or?
No, heck no.
They have enough colts around there?
She's at the house relaxing.
Good. I was wondering. I was glad it wasn't her. Tell me about that last steer in Red Bluff. Talk me through the short round. How was it?
Well, he ran a lot harder than we expected. Thank goodness my partner's horse is fast. Kind of still let him step off to the right a little more than I wanted to. And when Spencer's horse got a hold of him, he kind of lost his footing a little bit and luckily he came out of it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So he ran a whole lot harder than we were expecting.
Yeah, the videos, he looked strong for sure. Now tell me, you guys have about 12,000 won on the year. Could be better, could be worse. What's the game plan from here on out?
We had such a rough winter that the original plan was if we didn't do very good in the winter that I was going to scoot to California and then I'd pick back up in the summertime. But he got such good horses and I knew we could do good together. We broke together since we were little kids a little bit, you know. And I knew it would be good if we just stayed hooked and kind of weathered the storm. And so I decided to go ahead and come out here and it's been really good ever since.
That's awesome. Well, glad to hear it, Cody. Thank you so much. That's about all I needed. Thank you so much.
All righty.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to The Score. Kaitlin, thanks for waking up to do this podcast with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Glad you're here.
All the time. Just here to entertain.
She is. She's so entertaining. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.